Candace and Bill, from Catholic churches to synagogues, mosques, and other houses of worship, there's no question that this coronavirus is top of mind for many congregations. Well, today we found out how some religious leaders are keeping their parishioners in the loop and giving advice on how to stay healthy. It's quiet prayer time at the Islamic Center of Virginia, a day that hasn't brought a huge rush of people. But Imam Ammar Amanet says in 6 weeks, when Ramadan starts, they'll see a steady stream of hundreds each day. In a recent sermon, he addressed concerns about coronavirus.
The Prophet Muhammad in our religion actually taught us about quarantine and not going in public and exposing people to a communicable disease if you are suffering. So that's actually part of our religious teaching.
Imam Amanet says they're advising members, adult and children with cold or flu symptoms, to stay home.
Designed to educate and to inform. And when I received it, I was appreciative.
Similar messages heard at Wallace Sims's St. Paul's Baptist Church in Henrico, whose members received this email from the pastor, implementing a few new precautionary measures like changing how communion is conducted and how money is collected.
Now, we're doing a walk-around offering. So the deacons are holding the buckets and the congregants are dropping their offering into the bucket.
The Catholic Diocese has prepared guidance for its pastors. This memo explains that the diocese has not placed restrictions on the use of the chalice for Holy Communion or the exchange of the sign of peace for Mass, but adds that no one is obligated to receive the chalice or shake hands. Many congregations are highlighting the importance of social distancing.
Sometimes we have to just cut back a little bit on some of that touching that people do. The whole purpose is just to show that we care about each other. And so the way that you show people you care is by not exposing them to germs and bacteria and viruses.
And so we heard a story from one lady today who says she was on a plane and a person sitting 2 seats away from her constantly coughed without covering his mouth until she had to speak up and ask him to cover his cough. So, of course, that can produce anxiety. One last thing that leaders say that we can all do to maybe alleviate that anxiety is just to practice good common courtesy, making sure that you're mindful to cover your cough and your sneeze and to be respectful of other people's personal space. Working for you in the Museum District, Shelby Brown, CBS 6 News.